Hi, don't you think if the company wouldn't be led by profits and by greed, the world would be better? How we could make the society better and how we could change the current state of really government, maybe not government, but yeah, how everything works. Because in my opinion right now the problem is, and the problem is huge because every single company is chasing profits. Uh, Larger than profits, it's better for some reason. Not better for society, better for the company. And I think that kind of way of thinking, like that narrow way of thinking, is really bad for the whole world and the whole population as it is. And I would like to know what's your thoughts about this, because like imagine if the companies wouldn't be, their main focus wouldn't be profitability, and instead of that would be, getting to the point zero and just making sure that they have money to develop more. But everything above that, it's like going to the society. That could be done, but it's not done. Like imagine how much better like the life of average human being could be, and how much better would be living in that kind of society where people doesn't really lack anything. They have everything. They have the jobs they love. They have parks everywhere. They have like proper infrastructure everywhere, because of those companies not keeping everything for themselves, just sharing it with the communities. And I just wonder, why do we live in that kind of society where like companies like Apple, Facebook, Google, they have so much money, and that's good, and everyone is happy about it that they have so much money, but they should be like really taxed, and just give it away to the people directly, not to the government, because obviously everyone would know what would happen if the money would go to the government, but it should go directly to people. And so let me know your thoughts about it, because I'm actually quite interested in knowing what other people are thinking about this, because I think that could be that could really change wealth inequality. If we would have some kind of progressive tax on companies. So the small companies, let's say, they don't pay taxes, they start paying taxes when they cross, let's say, $100,000 in revenue a year, and that tax is, let's say, I don't know, 0.5%. That's just numbers, Then you cross 1 million, you pay 1%. Then you cross 100,000 in revenue, 100 million in revenue, you pay 5%. Just average numbers. And then when you get into this like scale with billions, you pay, let's say, 50%. And all of that money goes directly to people, to the communities that those businesses are running in, that the businesses are serving other people. Like, imagine how that would really change the society and the whole, as that money would actually fix stuff. A lot of things that could be fixed with that money that is just over there on their account, pointlessly, unfortunately. But yeah, so now we have 30th of March, it's 2022, it's 10:30, and that's going to be a wrap-up of my day. As I am a founder of Uniflow, and if you don't know what Uniflow is a decentralized data management platform designed for people like you and me to take control of our personal and financial data, so none of those big organizations, governments and banks have it or control it and tell us and make money out of our own data. We give that ownership through the advanced technologies to people, so even Uniflow doesn't store your data. So in this way we are also protected from cyber attacks, because we don't store it, so even if we're going to have someone break into our system, we cannot lose it, because we don't have it. So that's what Uniflow is, and today was quite actually interesting day, because I've set it up everything nicely on the project management side. I had actually time to work on other things, apart of obviously the meetings with the team where I discussed with Fortunatus the stuff that he needs to do, and then I had an interview with one of the guys. I was supposed to have 2 interviews, but the guy from yesterday who said that he would like to meet today, he didn't meet, and so I wasted time again because of him. Then I met with Shivam. Chris didn't join today, and I had like 2.5-hour meeting with Shivam where we're literally catching up with everything what has to be done, because like from his perspective on the mobile side everything is finished, which is great. Well, almost everything, I would say. We need to still fix some stuff, and those stuff we were actually discussing, but they are not really urgent stuff. They can be fixed over the period, of next 2-3 days. And then I met with Nikiuka, who have finished her one of the sections, and she said that by Sunday she will finish the rest of the stuff that she has for this week. And I'm quite happy about that, because she received the API that she was waiting for today morning from Shivam. So instead of start working on some kind of section on Tuesday like we planned, it took a little bit longer for Shivam to develop everything, because he was dealing with the problems that we had on the mobile application. But yeah, it's done. She's working on it, and she said that she will deliver by the end of the day, by the end of the week. yeah, later on I was doing some research about ChatGPT 4 and like how to use it in different situations, and I've also set up some meeting with the designer who hopefully gonna join from next week. So I'm having an interview tomorrow with that ID. So yeah, we will see how it pans out. That will be it for today. Let me know your thoughts about the question that I asked before, and I see you tomorrow.